Today is Sunday, the day of Hoshaana Rabbah, and the Dvar Torah today is dedicated Le'ilui Nishmat, for the elevation of the soul of David ben Yehuda Shriki, whose Azkara is today. The day actually is the 7th day of Sukkot. We have 7 guests of honor that come to the Sukkah, and today the guest of honor is David HaMelech, is King David. As we went through day by day and highlighted the qualities of each one of these leaders of the Jewish people, beginning with the chesed, the kindness of Abraham, and the self-discipline of Yitzchak, etc., we come today to the kingship of David HaMelech. What is it that we can learn from David HaMelech that has to do with kingship? After all, not everybody is a king. He was the king of the country. He was the all-powerful king of the Jewish people, yet he directed all the greatness and all the glory and all the kingship. He directed all of it to Hashem. He recognized that despite his very high level, his stature as the king, as the all-powerful king, he realized in a sense, and he highlighted the fact that the true kingship, the true greatness, the true glory is not to him, but rather to Hashem. And that's an important lesson for each and every one of us. You don't need to be a king to have those ideas in mind, that we should always remember that Hashem, the king, is the true king, and to direct all the honor and the greatness and everything that we have, to be very thankful to Hashem and to declare the sovereignty and the dominion of HaKadosh Baruch Hu. That's one of the messages of the day of Hoshaana Rabbah. And Hoshaana Rabbah means the great salvation. The great salvation is because Hashem, in His compassion, in His kindness, in His mercy, gives us another chance. After we went through the Yom Adin, which is the day of Rosh Hashanah, the day of judgment, the day of Yom Kippur, the day of forgiveness, and the signing of the decree, the envelope is not mailed, so to speak, until today, the day of Hoshaana Rabbah. So He gave us still another chance to be able to do teshuvah, to be able to get the record improved, so to speak. And therefore, that's why we stayed up late last night. We read certain readings, we prayed, we said slichot, and this morning the service was very long in the synagogue. We went 7 times around the bima, and it's a very, very important day. But as we conclude the 7 days of Sukkot, we go to the incredible joy and celebration of the days of Shmini Atzeret and Simkhat Torah. Shavuot is the holiday that we celebrate the giving of the Torah. It began with the Exodus from Egypt. 7 weeks later, we received the Torah on Har Sinai. Sukkot, in a way, is a little bit of a parallel. We start with Sukkot, dwelling in the Sukkot, representing of the clouds, divine clouds that protected us in the desert, and then 7 days later, we celebrate the Torah by dancing with the scrolls, by concluding the book of Devarim, or actually the whole Torah, with Bezot HaBeracha, and beginning again the book of Bereshit with an incredible message. The Torah, there is no end to it. You cannot say, I've learned all there is to be learned. You cannot say, I've read all there is to be read. There is no point where you can feel that you've completed everything. On the opposite, as you complete, you're ready for the next stage. And that's why as we complete the books of the Torah, the 5 books, we begin on the same day, immediately thereafter. We will do that on Tuesday by reading the book of Bereshit and starting again the cycle of the year of reading all the parashiyot of the Torah, Shabbat after Shabbat. The Torah, in truth, is a great reason to celebrate. This is what is the reason of the eternity of the Jewish people. This is what kept us connected with the past, the present, and way into the future. This is what gives us our identity as Jews, is our holy Torah. And the Torah is a great reason to celebrate. So as we have been going on sort of a upward motion, 51 days until today of Hoshaana Rabbah, starting with Rosh Chodesh Elul. An incredible time of spirituality, an incredible time of inspiration, a time where people find themselves in synagogues where they usually may not be there. On Yom Kippur, the synagogues were packed. So we went through a very special and inspiring period of the year that concludes today on Hoshaana Rabbah in terms of Sukkot. But then we go to the next level, the next dimension, which is the apex, which is the way at the top and maybe over the top, which is the idea. Way at the climax is the celebration of the Torah, Simkhat Torah. So wishing all of us a great holiday of Sukkot as it concludes today, and a great holiday of Shmini Atzeret, because it's a separate holiday. We're going to say tonight, Shechianu, as we say the Kiddush. Also, in the diaspora, we sit in the Sukkah tonight and tomorrow, during the day, but we do not say Brecha Yeshev B'Sukkah. And Monday night in the diaspora, we will make sure to have the meal outside of the Sukkah, back into the house. And in Israel already tonight, they went out already from the Sukkah, because there, the same day which is called Shmini Atzeret is the same day of Simchat Torah. Mo'adim lesimcha, chagim uzmanim lesason, Baruch Adonai le'olam, Amen ve'amen.